the gas. He tried to cut down the gas, so no benches. But he's spotted by the Marines, and now he needs to go back. He will maybe lose this void ray here, but he's bringing back his focus. And the Terran player loses Viking. Very good containing move from Recognize. He forced the Terran to stay in his base, but now the Marines are getting out. He will lose this void ray if he doesn't move out. Oh, he lost this void ray. That's too bad for a Protoss player. And now he's not in such good shape because just 5 Stalkers. So that won't be enough against all these troops there, for sure. Mr. Meza is not with me, so I have to ask you the question in the chat too. Okay, anyway, the Protoss is going back home. He just got 5 Stalkers. That won't be enough, even though now he got economic advantage. He got his expand first and train on 1 gas. That would be very useful, and now the Terran can start to move out with this very sexy group of units here. 4 tanks, a lot of Marines, some SCVs to repair, and 1 Banshee. Now it's time to push. He didn't spot yet the proxy support, and the Protoss is making more drones. He didn't spot maybe yet the push on the Terran. And his first scan, he won't see anything. There is just 1 probe mining here, and he will lose his success here. There is not enough troops for the Protoss player, and he sent a Viking to scout. And that's a good info. He lost his Viking, but that's very good info for the Terran. And now he can push very easily, just put down his tanks in siege mode. And Immortal for the Protoss player who wants to take down this tank, and Immortal is the solution. But that's very good positioning from the Terran player. And look at that, all the Stalkers dying to the tank. 3 siege tank mode. It makes a lot of damage to these Stalkers there. And the LTV here just repairing. The Banshee in the meantime is taking the expanded Terran player. Now he's in very good position. He can really put a lot of pressure on the Protoss player who lost his Expo and is going to lose all his Stalkers here. Oh! The Protoss player is really contained. It will be very hard to find a solution to this, and he can just maybe send the Banshees here on the probes. He lost it. And more troops coming. It smells like GG, and the Marines are inside the base. Nice force field, but that won't be enough. There are too many troops for the Terran player, and they can really smash down 1 gateway after another. So what can do the Protoss now? I don't really know. He's in pretty bad shape. There is 4 tanks in siege mode waiting for him, then sell the choke, and a huge bowl of Marines. You can just destroy any sails. That's the GG or Recognize, and Muse wins this first game. Good. Such a good game that I forgot to display the score. Okay, that was very nice first game, and Muse won this game. Let's see what will be the next game on this TGX 2011 for StarCraft 2 in Singapore. Okay, and seems we'll have the second game of Flash Muse versus Recognize. Very interesting first game. I hope the second one will be too very interesting. Okay, people, you can refresh your browser because that's going to be the second game we are going to cast tonight, and that's the second game of Flash Muse between and versus Eve Recognize. We saw Flash Muse winning this first game on Zelnaga Caverns with very, very smart defensive play first, and he holds the push successfully, and on the counter attack he really smashed down Eve Recognize, who GG's for this first set. Second set now on Chakras Plateau. Very, very popular map. And let's see if the Protoss will go for a force fast expand here. Recognize is a time for revenge. He needs to come back in this game. He's led by his opponents. And Flash Muse, who won the first game, is leading 1-0. Is on the yellow, the Terran on the right of the map. And in orange, Eve Recognize will be playing Protoss again on the bottom of the map. Any problem with the stream, whatever, just tell us so we can improve the quality. No issue with that. I think to put down some colors, that's just sweet. And the first pylon down for Recognize. We need to come back in this game. Nothing much to say so far. Flash Muse is again walling down this shock here, but the rushing distance is longer than Zelnaga Cavern, so he will maybe opt for a different strategy than he did in the first set. And the gas about to finish for the pros player. He can show down the gateway and send a pro for scouting. And the first scout, the LTV of Mr. Muse, we're going to scout the wrong expo. The wrong base, sorry. Well, we can see the probe was looking for some gainers here, but he didn't see anything of those, so he came back to scouting. And the first barrack is almost down for the Terran player. Looks like almost the same on the first set so far. And the SCV of Muse will come inside the base of Mr. Recognize, and we'll see that there is nothing much so far except a gateway and now a cybernetic core. They will just hang around and waiting for some of the information. Just patrolling here, just sweet. And there is a fast expand from Flash Muse. He's changing his strategy. This might be quite safe to expand here, but very good scouting from the Protoss Recognize. So he is a fast expand there. That's a very good information. He will lose this probe, but he knows his opponents went for a fast expand, and now he can adapt his strategy to punish this greedy, semi-greedy build from the Terran player. Even though the rushing distance is very far, if he makes a lot of units very fast, like a 4-gate, he can really punish this expand if he reaches before all the bunkers and the siege tanks. And now the SCV coming back home, the first deal out of his house. There is no way staying here anymore. Interesting game from Muse, With now completely changing strategy and throwing down 2 more barracks. He's going to pump a lot of marines to defend this expand here. And there is no gas built for Muse. He's taking his expo. He's making 3 barracks, so he'll pump our marines very fast now. He's just putting down the gas just now after 5 minutes of games. Transferring his SCVs to this expansion for an early economic advantage, and that's very important. And Twilight Council for the Prolos player. Sure gonna be a very interesting game. And if you guys wonder why my accent is so weird, it's because I'm French. My name is Frogmite. I'm doing my best to speak English correctly, but it's quite hard for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream, because Meza left me alone for flirting with girls. Anyway, trying to stream this for you guys. And Dark Shrine, that's the answer. After Twilight Council, the Dark Shrine for the Prolos. He will try to warp in some Dark Templars very fast in the base of the Terran to put it under pressure for sure. And the Dark Shrine was about to be done now. He sent his probe here to secure the expansion, but doesn't have enough minerals yet, so he needs to wait a bit. And there is 1 proxy pylon here, 1 proxy pylon there. He can start to warp in Dark Templar in 30 seconds, and that's going to be huge damage. I'm not sure Orbital Command's got enough energy. That should be fine, but it'll be interesting to see this first push. Steam Pack about to be done for the Terran player, who is now running on 3 racks and turrets. Very inspired from Muse. He's building a turret that will completely negate this Dark Templar here, but he went through, and the turret is too late. Oh! Very bad timing for the Protoss. The turret just finished now, and he's spotted. And he can't kill, I think, a lot of SCVs. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 SCVs. That's a good score for only 1 DT. But very good reaction from Flash Muse, who really was very inspired with this turret here down of this choke. Very clever game once again from both players. And the Terran player is going for a factory. Now trying to take a little bit. Can't go very far with only 3 racks. And now the Protoss players need to catch up. He tried it didn't work, and now he's in trouble. He needs to come back. If we see at the number of walkers, he's still ahead of the Terran player. And the income is in favor of the Terran player a little bit, because he got the mules and he got 2 orbital commands, so that's twice more mules. Yeah. Is everything fine on the stream? Just tell me if there is any issue with video or audio quality. Okay, now the Protoss can mine on the second base. And he got more walkers than his opponent, and he's looking for zero charge. Very good against barracks units. And there is 2 proxy pylons here. I'm not sure they have been spotted by the Terran player, and he can use it anytime they have not been spotted. That could be useful later in the game. He got a better vision